Okay, I'm gonna look at that. I know you didn't ask about it, but let's look at you. So you're paddling. So you move the back foot back once you. So this is good for everyone to watch. So this is a problem that a lot of people have. They paddle in really far forward and they don't do this step back. So this step back is really good, Casso. But the reason you step so far back is because you don't move your front foot as well.
Oh yeah.
So if you moved your back foot, so your front foot a little bit further back, you wouldn't have to move your back foot so far back. Yeah. So it's so I guess you were here when you were paddling in, and then you just went one big bump.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to move. Then you're like, I don't have to move my front foot then. But really, what we should be thinking is, I'll do it in green. Let's halve this step back and just get right on top of the foil. And then let's just move this one a tiny bit as well. Yeah, and look, it doesn't need to be a big step on the little one, just a slide. If you just think like a toe scrunch back, what I do actually is when I paddle in, if this is my board and my toes are forward here and then forward here when I'm paddling in, I just shift my toes this direction. And so my heel stays where it is, but my toes bend across to more of a surf stance. And then this foot does take a bit of a step or a slide and sort of goes like this. But similar thing, that it's a slide and then toes change angle too. And that's gonna fix a few things for you, because your stance being wide is drawing you into a porpoise pump. So it's going to be hard for you to do the little speed generating pump. So that could be a good one. That's what is, the better the footage is, the easier it is to give advice too. So thank you for the good footage. You have to teach us all how to set up our solo shots. But you can see how much you're having to work to maneuver. Yeah, is that Tim?
Yeah, James, I was just going to say, when you catch the wave, do you feel you have to slide that back foot slightly to actually lift the board out of the water, or it's more just a balance thing?
Well, it totally depends on the wave. And you can see, let's go back to the takeoff on this one. Like, that's a pretty steep drop for a foil anyway, going straight down. He's here and he's already got the lift here and just about to drop down. So if I was to draw the wave, and the wave type makes a difference too, this wave is kind of like this. It's not, it's a little crumbler here, but there's a fair bit of curve through there. If you got onto a fatter wave, like more of a downwind bump, Tim, which I know is your sort of focus, that the step doesn't need to be as big, because you don't need to keep the nose out of the water as much. And you've got more of a sort of ramp to sort of glide in. Whereas Casso, if he doesn't get that nose up, that nose is going straight down into here and he's going to nosedive. So it's very similar, but you've got to adjust how much you change it by, depending on the wave type, which is, I guess that's the thing. You've got to, that's why so much of it is about reading the conditions. And join the Coach Casey Club to get feedback from your videos every Tuesday.